Hey, welcome back to the channel. Yes, I've been gone for roughly a month. So yeah, it was just things in life that happen. So that kind of put you down on your back and you don't want to do anything for a while. So, but anyway, I want to give 3 channel shout outs. When I was gone, I happened to win when you make a comment on a channel, which will happen eventually here, but you end up winning something. And first, Minute on the Mountain. If you haven't heard of his channel, see if we can get that to focus for you. If you haven't heard of Minute on the Mountain, John over there, he sent a little thank you card, with a personalized note, which is really cool because you don't get that from some others, and a $25 gift card to the Sportsman's Warehouse, which is cool. So I can go on there and get some hunting gear or fishing gear or whatever I want. So I'd like to thank John over at Minute on the Mountain. Minute on the Mountain, basically, he lives in Utah and does some hunting, does a lot of shed hunting, things with his family, and then he reads you a passage out of the Bible, and that's the Minute on the Mountain. Good channel, clean, wholesome, and some beautiful views with his filming. So that I got from Minute on the Mountain. Okay, and Hoosierback Outdoors. Ben over at Hoosierback. I want a Junior Scout from him. You can see that. A Junior Scout. It's kind of a Googans pack that he sent. And some Googans baits. Let me put my glasses on so I can read you what colors these are. The Scout is in Ghost Gill. So that's really cool. And then some Bandito bugs in Alabama Craw. Got them. And let's get light there off there. Which I use these actually quite a bit. And then something I haven't used before is the Rattling Trunk in Bama Bug. So, and the Rattling Trunk, if you're not familiar with it, I don't know if you can hear that or not, there's rattles inside. So use these as a trailer or by themselves on a on a jig head, and they will rattle. Just another nice Googan bait, but it's kind of cool because I can always use Googan baits. So Ben over at Hoosierback Outdoors, thank him a lot for these Googan baits. And OzarkBassinTV. Brian over at Ozark Bassin. Really cool channel. He just basically like creek fishes and fishes out of his kayak. And he's a tattoo artist, which I like tattoos. So he sent me, I was supposed to just win these Googans Saucy Swimmers. And these are in the Sexy Shimmer color, and I use these a lot as trailers on swim baits and such. So these will come in handy. And also from 10,000 Fish, some Tsukoshi bugs in the stretch plastic 2.5 inch, and he's actually making his logo out of these Tsukoshi bugs, so which is cool. And these are in the green pumpkin. So I've never used these before, so really interested. I want to start doing some Ned rigging and stuff, and I can see where these would work really well on a Ned head. So take them 3 channels. I'll link all 3 of them down below. That was OzarkBassinTV, and he's out of the Missouri area. Hoosierback Outdoors, which Hoosierback, he's obviously, take off my glasses, he's obviously in Indiana, and Ben does a lot of creek fishing and stuff. And then Minute on the Mountain, which is actually one of my favorite channels because one, I like a little bit of gospel at the end of his videos with the Minute on the Mountain, and how family oriented he makes it. But what this video is all about, the Googans boxes. We got the go-to Googans box. We got the Googans muscle right here. And we have the Googans Finesse. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do an unboxing of one of these boxes today. So we'll get rid of these two because we'll probably do both these at the same time because muscle and go-to, you know, have similar baits. So we'll get them done. And I have not opened these. I have not opened these boxes. Basically got them at Christmas. Pretty much picking out my own gifts at Dick's. So you can go to Dick's and get these boxes. The Finesse box. They show you, let me adjust this light a little bit. So, okay, they show you at the bottom of the box what all is inside the box. So you already have an idea. And if you add up the prices of all these boxes generally cost around $35. And they are worth it for the price of what the baits normally cost, you know. So, and these Googans boxes, inside this Googans box, you're gonna have the little juice jig. You're gonna have Junior Scout. You're gonna have a mini Recon, a mini clutch, and a rattling Ned, and a drag and drop. So that's the baits that are coming inside the box, but we don't know what colors they are. So let's open this box and see what all we have. So first off, we have the Googans sticker, which I'm never usually a fan of stickers in these boxes, but the Googans Squad sticker is actually kind of cool. So I might put one on my boat or maybe my truck. So, and then they have the Finesse guide, which is going to tell you what your Finesse kit, reaction, twitch, muscle is the other boxes. I have not got the twitch box yet, so we might have to go pick that one up. If you want me to go pick up a twitch box and do a review on it, just comment down below and let me know, and we will do that. Tells you the different baits that are in the box and what they are used for and how to use them. And then kind of gives you a generic lake map, and it's showing you the areas to use your finesse baits. You know, the whens and wheres, and where to fish the finesse lures, which is kind of cool. So, but okay, so first up in the box, and let me put my eyeballs back on again because I'm getting old and I can't see as good as I used to. Especially since I'm filming this differently now. The weather outside has been really cruddy. So it snowed last night, and it was like 50 degrees the day before. Or that actually yesterday it was 50 degrees and sunny, and then it snowed last night. So spring is here. But so we got some rattling neds, which I want to do more ned fishing in the smelt color. So Googans baits rattling ned. And you can hear them. They do have rattles in them. Smell color kind of a silverish. I'm not going to open up all the packages because a lot of people know what colors are, but I'm tempted to though. But it's a smelt color. Kind of a nice little bait, and yeah, I want to do more Ned type fishing. And the next thing in the box is the Junior Scout, which we got one of these from Hoosierback. So I wonder if it's in the same color. This is in the Ghost Guild. So yes, it's the same color as that one. You can see the BBs in there, which are going to make it rattle. So now I got two of these. So now I don't have to worry about my son stealing mine. So that's going to be a great little bait. I got some nice flats that I want to fish that on. Next up, the Little Juice Finesse Jig, and the Little Juice is in bluegill color. Looks like a nice, yeah, I suppose you could probably use this for a swim jig or the little flipping jig. Go down along sides of piers and brush in the water. Put a nice trailer on there, and that probably work really well. This actually might work really good because since I live on the Mississippi River, this is a 3/8 ounce. Since I live on the Mississippi River, this could probably work good on the wing dams for some smallmouth. So we can give that a shot. So, and I like jigs a lot. So I'm looking at getting some blades with the gift card. Some vibrating jig blades with my gift card, and taking some of my older jigs and turning them into chatterbaits / vibrating jigs. So, and kind of make my own of all the extra jigs I have. Okay, next up, we got, get this guy out of the plastic, the mini clutch, and that is in mud bug color. So basically kind of a crawfish pattern, lipless, vibrating crankbait. Just run my basic premise on them, and you'll hear different from everybody else, but I basically run these like a spinner bait, this cast and retrieve. Throw some twitches and some jigging in there to give it a little more liveliness, but down around wing dams and in holes and stuff, these will work really well. So, and on your normal lakes, I would not hesitate to run these over. If you have a rock pile or something, run these around rock piles and stuff and see if you can get some smallmouth and largemouth off them. So different ways to fish every bait out there, and you're going to see 1,000 ways to fish them online. So, okay, next up, we got, let me take this out. We got the Mini Recon, a little more of a deep diver, and that's in Kasumo shad, they call it, and looks like it's 3 to 6 feet. It's a 2-inch bait, 1/4 ounce. So yes, I like that color, the yellows and the purples. But yeah, the mini clutch. But I'll admit it, I'm a horrible crankbait fisherman, but we will definitely give more crankbaits a try this year. Got some nice drop-offs and edges and stuff that these could actually really produce on. We have the benefit of living up here and able to see the MLF tournaments and the Bassmaster Elites, etc., etc. Fish on the Mississippi River, and I'm a horrible open water fisherman. I can get on flats and stuff and catch bass, and every now and then a walleye. But with the seeing how these guys fish gives me ideas and teaches me, areas, because one, seeing them on TV where they fish and how they're fishing, kind of you recognize the areas they fish, and then you go try them, but not during the thing. But next up is a drag and drop sunset bug. So there's the drag and drop, and boy, it's gonna be kind of like a Ned rig type or drop shot, and you can probably use it for either or. It says drag and drop, so you probably can use it for either or, and you could probably break off the tail on this and make it into a smaller Ned type bait. But there you go. That I believe is everything in the box. It is. And like I say, these Googans boxes with Ketchco. There it is again. I'll show you the main box. This one was the Finesse, and like I said, it's going to tell you what's in the box basically for baits, but it's not going to tell you what the colors are. But it's going to give you all the information on how to fish them, how to fish these baits, and like I said, it shows that little lake map, so it shows you how to, in a generic lake, different points and stuff to fish these baits. And for, like I said, $35 at Dick's, I think it's worth it because it's a good box. We're going to do the go-to box, and we'll also do the muscle box. And in the go-to and muscle box, basically the go-to box has a better lineup, looks like. But in the muscle box, you're going to have a filthy frog, a poppin' filthy frog, thick jig, juicy jig, and bandito bugs, and hammer hooks. So that's going to be what's going to come up in the muscle box. We're not going to unbox it today. We're going to do that later. The go-to, which is really kind of cool, this is a box my son loves because he has one too. And but I never looked in here to see what colors I have. So you got Zinger spinnerbait, you got a juicy jig, you got a Kraken craw, you have a Hummer, which is buzzbait, you have a clickbait, which I'm really curious to use because it's their answer to the chatterbug or chatterbait. So I've heard good and bad about clickbaits, so I'm gonna give them a try. You got the Grass Hero swim jig, and a banger crankbait, and more hammer hooks. So we will do them on our video. There you go again, the go-to on the muscle. And we're going to try to get back on track with my channel. Like I said, been gone about a month. We had a trip to Arizona thrown in there, but we are also not doing well. But we're all fine now, and we are good. Everybody's healthy, and we are happy. And I'm going to get back on track. Only doing the indoor video today because of the weather outside has been so cruddy. Can't go outside and do anything. So anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next one.